It's happening. It's coming soon. You know what I'm talking about. Baseball season.
45-year-old guy, they got that for a 45-year-old guy to have 7% body fat. Obviously, it's a terrific diet.
Okay, but in all seriousness, the Oscars are coming up Sunday. You know, another Oscar watching party and stuff like that. So let's get, without further ado, the best supporting category this time. All right. Oh, God dang it. Just stand up for once. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, I also have a few announcements. I will be posting a video every now and then. Oh, hold up. I will be posting a few videos until then. So this one, the last one you saw was original screenplays and adapted screenplays. This one is going to be supporting actor and supporting actress. Next video is going to be actor and actress. And finally, to finish it off, after that is going to be best picture. So without further ado, let's get on to best supporting actress. All right, you ready for this? Coming in at number 5 for best supporting actress is Amy Adams in Vice. I know. She's my sweetheart, and I love her, and to me, she's the most gorgeous woman in Hollywood, but this is not the performance for her. I've seen her in much better work. I think Amy Adams has a spark that is inside her that we're going to get an Oscar-worthy performance in the future from her. This is not it. I believed her enough. I didn't think there was anything remotely bad about her performance, but there wasn't anything like that I would want to see ever again. It's just a performance that is good enough to make it to the Academies. Maybe not even that good, but good enough. Amy Adams, I am in love with. She's, to me, I've said it before, the most gorgeous woman in Hollywood. And I hope that she gets some love in the future, but I don't think this is the award to do it. Coming in at number 4 is Regina King in If Beale Street Could Talk. I know. This is the one that everyone thinks is going to win. But honestly, it shouldn't. This is probably the most average performance of the whole category. Nothing particularly memorable about it. She was fine, nothing horrible. I didn't hate this performance. It's not a bad performance. It's just really the front runner for the Oscars. This is who we're gonna nominate. I don't think this is the best bet. I mean, this is the best bet you could put, but in no means is it the best performance by a supporting actress in 2019. Coming in at number 3. Uh-oh. Come on, Austin. You promised these people something. Why aren't you doing anything? Stop looking at the camera! Oh no. You don't know her name, do you? Oh, this is horrible. This is really, really horrible. Hurry up! This is embarrassing for both of us. Stop smiling! Good. Very good. Is it... do 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 do. You're an idiot! You should have known by now you were gonna do this! Why? Why did you do this, man? It's 5 minutes and you've only said 2 of the nominees! Oh, they're gonna unsubscribe and they're gonna hate you for this, man. Why? Mariana de Tavira. I hope I said that right. Number 3. Okay, this is, to me, a good performance. This is probably a surprise performance, considering this is her first performance ever. They casted her, and she was scared that she was going to be abducted by one of the immigration control enforcements, which I thought was a pretty good story. It's impressive that she managed to get this amount of skill. And I really wish her well in this. I think she's going to have a good career after this. I don't think she's going to win the Academy Award. I think Roma's going to probably get, like... We'll get into that later. But we'll see where it goes from here. And I really think she's going to have a flawless career in Hollywood. But coming in at number 2, Rachel Weisz from The Favorite. Oh, boy. Oh, man. When I first saw his performance, I was sickened and I was emancipated. But thinking about it, the more she really did deliver on an extraordinary performance. Keeping in mind, her and number 1 both are Academy Award winners. So if one of them wins, it's going to be second. But this really is a two-way race for me. Because I'm going to get into number 1. Because I want to talk coinciding these two. Number 1 is Emma Stone in The Favorite. These performances did something that I wanted. They delivered on an aspect that I really wanted from this. They were artsy films, but they weren't like I was mad at them for any reason. There was never a reason to be mad. I think Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz were probably for me the front runners. For me, it's probably a little more towards Emma Stone because she did a little more ground, and I saw more character in her character. But I can't wait to see it. All right, so that brings up the supporting actress, which makes Emma Stone my front runner for Best Supporting Actress. So for Best Supporting Actor, coming in at number 5 is Adam Driver. From Blackkklansman. I didn't believe any of the scenes he was in. This isn't there's no bad performances, no bad nominations this year. For these categories, I mean. But I just felt he could have been done better. This is not going to be his Academy Award. Not by a clear long shot. In my opinion, this is probably the weakest performance of the movie. In my opinion, I think the best performance was the main character, or David Duke. I think his name's Elijah Washington. I could be wrong. I know Topher Grace is David Duke solely because of That 70s Show. You know, hanging out down the street, same old thing. You know that thing. I grew up watching that show. That's the only reason. But I just didn't believe any of the scenes he was in. Also, for the acting, this isn't really... For when I consider like Best Picture and everything, it's not for the acting. This is not one film that should be nominated for that kind of thing. Which is why Adam Driver is number 5. Coming in at number 4, which is a surprise to a lot of people. Mahershala Ali from Green Book. Wait, what? Oh. No, I'm sorry. That number 4 is Sam Rockwell in Weisz. This, to me, was a comedic character. Not as much as I want. It was just a comedic performance. It didn't feel like an Academy Award performance. This felt like something straight out of Saturday Night Live. Just when he's like... Just like... From the moments you see him, he's all like... I want you to be my Weisz. Come on. Be my Weisz, Jane. Make my papa proud. Just when he was that, I felt like it was just a comedic performance. I didn't think it was something that I would ever consider Academy Award winning by a long shot. Sam Rockwell, he sorry. Yeah, he's fresh off a supporting actor award. He won last year for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. My opinion, Sam Rockwell last year gave the best performance in history for a supporting actor who won. This is not 3 Billboards at all. I mean, he did look the part, and I believed him, but it's just nothing that I would consider legendary. Coming in at number 3 is Mahershala from Green Book. There we go. Back on track. Got the train rolling. A lot of people consider him the front runner, and I can see why. He's fine. There's nothing I hate about him. I think he's, in many respects, kind of what happened with Moonlight, where they were just Oscars were trying to prove they weren't white. I mean, they gave it to him anyways. You know, that whole controversy. And I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad performance. I'm just saying there are 2 performances that my opinion, are probably amazing performances. Mahershala, this is probably the best I've ever seen him. Honestly. Even better than True Detective. And if he wins, I'm not going to be surprised because he deserves this. He deserves an award like this. Not for Moonlight, for this. And if he's going to be known as a man who picks up 2 Oscars for supporting actor, then so be it. I'm going to be perfectly fine with it. I'm just saying there are 2 people who deserve this more than him. Which brings me into my number 2. Number 2, I thought about this very, very hard. So I had to come up with number 2. Number 2 supporting actor for me, Sam Elliott from A Star Is Born. Oh boy. For me, Sam Elliott was the backbone to A Star Is Born. The whole story was kind of about him, and it really escalated. I thought this is the best performance I've ever seen from Sam Elliott, and I think this is probably going to be his best performance ever. I think that Sam Elliott did something amazing. He made a character unlike anything we've ever seen him before. We've seen him in The Big Lebowski, we've seen him in Ghost Rider, all these little movies that don't really mean anything. I mean, The Big Lebowski is hilarious, but come on, it's not an Oscar movie. Not by a long shot. But I will say this. In A Star Is Born, I was blown away by how much emotion and devotion I saw in this performance. And it is probably the most heartfelt performance I have ever seen last year. That I saw last year, this was probably the most heartfelt performance. Not the best performance, but the most heartfelt. There's a difference. And you know what? I want him to win too. But there was just one performance this year that for me blew me away. Coming in at number 1 is Richard E. Grant from Can You Ever Forgive Me? Tom Hanks is really pushing for this one, and I hope he does because he deserves this. Richard E. Grant, oh man. I remember watching him in Logan, and I'm like, can somebody please kill him? And now in Can You Ever Forgive Me, he's, can he live, please? I want to spoil the movie. Should I spoil the movie? Oh man, yeah, because you know what? This is a spoiler warning. If you haven't seen Can You Ever Forgive Me, just click out of the video. If you've seen the ranking, thank you so much for watching. Come back and watch it, and then come back and watch this video. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting my channel. Alright, catch you on the flip side. Spoiler warning. Now. When he was dying of AIDS, Richard E. Grant, I thought that was probably a beautiful moment. He was able to transform in many ways what the winner for my Best Actor category did. He was able to make himself into an actual person, not a character. I actually didn't see Richard E. Grant at all. I didn't. I saw whatever his name was. I don't know. I don't remember any of these people. The only person I remember is George Bush, and that's because he was the actual president. But, and can you ever forgive me? I was blown away. He physically transformed himself, mentally transformed himself, and he was just able to become something I believed 100% of the time, and never felt like I was watching a movie. I felt like I was watching a real person on screen. Like an actual homosexual who was on the merge of everything just failing in his life, going wrong, and that's what I wanted. Which is why he's number one. But anyways, guys, thank you for supporting my channel. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and click like. Go ahead and leave your ranking down below in the comments. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't to. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Singing_Rue, and Austin River Calvin on Twitter. But thank you so much, guys. Catch you on the next video where we will rank the best actress and actor. And after that, we're going to rank the best picture, where I will probably be disappointed, as in the past. Thank you, guys. Peace.